Information governance over unstructured content requires that organizational intent be codified in numerous content systems and business processes. The complication is that policy rules must be created in each different system. These numerous touchpoints create potential errors and security holes, as well as complicated architectures that are costly and time-consuming to deploy, requiring lots of coordination amongst people and systems. Once created, these policies are difficult and slow to change. Because the technical implementation of policies is not uniform, it is expensive to train staff and hard to consistently express requirements. This increases compliance errors as staff implement your policies in each system. Creating and managing actions in response to compliance events is costly, requiring developers and complex integration code for each touchpoint. These challenges are amplified with distributed cloud services. The implication is that organizations are taking on a lot of risk. Leaders lack confidence that compliance intentions are implemented reality. Increasingly, compliance costs add to this risk due to complexity. The ASG Mobius Policy Service addresses these challenges. Let's take a deeper look. The Mobius Policy Manager provides predefined decision models for all common actions and types of content access in Mobius and its federated content repositories. This allows decision rules to be precisely applied to individual users, user groups, and in context of actions against content. Defining policy rules is a no-code operation using simple drop-down menus and forms. And, because it is based on industry-standard decision model notation, it is easy to import decision models and find skills to protect your data. A core function of Mobius Policy Service is to allow or deny access to specific types of content or system functions. It gives you granular control over not just who can view specific documents, but over what actions can be performed. For example, you can easily decide which users can download, print, or email documents based on a number of criteria, including whether those documents contain redacted information or annotations. You can also determine content access control based on custom content models, including document classes and custom metadata fields that you have defined. For instance, in a call center setting, you might want first-line call center agents to have access to customer records, except for those for Platinum customers handled by more senior agents. Date, or time of day, is another parameter available to Mobius Policy Service. A call center with shift agents can restrict sensitive information access to working hours. This is easily configured by defined time windows and configured access permissions. The business may desire to run special customer offers promoted by agents, but only for a limited time. Date ranges, using before or after dates, enforce such content access. Because GDPR, CCPA, and many other regulations take into account data locality, Mobius Policy Service provides parameters for user location. For example, you can restrict content only to residents in a given country. And, since distances from points are available, such configurations can be city or regional. Location parameters turn the complexity of regulatory obligations into a point-and-click experience for compliance. In addition to access control, Mobius Policy Service provides powerful external events for all rules. Policy Service events provide a catalog of endpoints for reuse across policies, simplifying configurations. Events use industry-standard webhooks to integrate with any system. Returning to our call center example, you may grant access to workers outside their normal shift hours, but also log that event with your security information and event management system for later evaluation. Policy events are powerful. They put content into motion in an event-based architecture, performing integration with other applications, anomaly detection with security information management tools, and calling other ASG services like ASG Zenith to better automate your business. Best of all, Policy Services enforcement occurs within the Mobius REST APIs and across federated repositories. This means content in Mobius, Alfresco, IBM, Microsoft, OpenText, and others are all protected and put into action using the same configurations. And the Mobius REST APIs enforce these policies regardless of entry point. This includes experiences in Mobius View, any custom integration using Mobius REST APIs, and use of ASG Zenith for tailored experiences and automations. Mobius Policy Service easily defines comprehensive business rules to govern and put into action content at enterprise scale. It uses standards for decision modeling and integration, applying information governance consistently, regardless of content source and access point. Mobius Policy Service simplifies information governance, reducing organizational risk and cost.